Welcome to this episode of Akau TV. Well, Jamie, before we head down the country, where we are racing at 3 venues tomorrow, let's talk about the excitement of this week. We had Ice Bomb yesterday and Witchery today, so you must be pretty stoked that you are top of the premiership table and your strike rate is looking very sharp.
Yeah, she won well at Waipuka out on Thursday. She's quite a handy mare that's now got a bit of confidence off the back of a couple of softer wins, sort of midweek. So hopefully she can go on with it. But very honest, consistent mare, and her owners have been patient and they've been rewarded.
And Witchery today at Pukekohe.
Yeah, cleared maidens nicely today. Her form sort of leading into the race suggested that she was ready to run well, and we've been pleased with her at home. And, it's important that if these horses need a little bit of time, that they get it. And both Ice Bomb and Witchery show that they're getting better with age and can only improve further.
All right, well, heading to Ellerslie, a bit of a group action at Ellerslie. But let's start with Sizzler in race 2.
Yeah, she's making her debut, junior, after a couple of nice trials. It's a good field, but she's pretty natural, speedy sort of filly, so I'd like to think she could go forward and should be in it for a long way.
All right, and then in the Group 3 Soliloquy Stakes, we have Queen of the Year with Opie Blossom.
Yeah, she won her maiden really well at Waverley. We're quite impressive down there and has trained on nicely since, so she's got to take the next step up to stakes grade, but we do believe she's up to it. Just raced a little bit keen at Waverley, so put the visor blinkers on her just in the hope to get her to stretch out to 1400, but looking forward to tomorrow with her.
Well, it'll be a great day at Ellerslie tomorrow. They're opening up their new stable complex. It's not the official opening, but tomorrow it'll be functioning. So we're looking forward to be back racing at Ellerslie on their new track as well. All right, so heading down to Wellington, Trentham, we have Total Excess in race 1 with Jason
He trialled
Woodallable.
nicely last Thursday at Waipa, and just thought that this race was a nice opportunity to get a trip away into him and just bring him on as a racehorse. Quite a promising horse. He's got a nice barrier. Should be just in the first 3 and behind the speed somewhere, and should be a nice chance.
An Explosion in race 4 with Lisa Allpress in the Wellesley Stakes.
Yeah, she debuted at Taranaki a couple of weeks ago and ran a creditable third there. We've put the blinkers on her at home and her work's been good. She does need to improve to be competitive against some of these, but she's very well related, and if she's able to pick up some black type, it's certainly going to help her value once she's finished racing, and also help her get a bit of stake money on the board for the Cracker Million.
All right, we're heading down to the South Island, Riccarton. Another big day at Riccarton for the team. We've got Wide Awake in race 1 with Shafika Board.
A couple of very sound runs since he's been back. Up to 1800 metres suits him and should be one of our better chances for the day.
All right, and Chala in race 2 with Shafika Board.
Yeah, he raced really well at Riccarton 3 weeks ago. Has come on for that, and with natural progression, I think he's another good chance.
And race 3 seeds Remington.
Remington's racing very well, very consistent. He's been racing well off bad barriers. Tomorrow he's got a barrier, should be able to get a bit of cover in the first half a dozen, and he too, like Wide Awake, will be one of our better chances down there.
Oh, that sounds good. So conclusion in race 4 with Jason Laking aboard.
Just didn't pull up that well after his last run, Julia, so we've just taken him along quietly and sorted out a few niggling little issues that the horses had, but the team down there believe they've got him in tip-top order. He's got a bit of an awkward gait, but he'll go back and be storming home centre track.
And a Twinkling in the listed Zakynthos Stakes.
Yeah, he's a nice horse that won his maiden well at Matamata. It was just okay last time, but did play up in the barrier a little bit beforehand. It's always hard to know how that affects them, but his work's been really good. He too, like Queen of the Year, stepping up to stakes company, hopefully trying to get into the 2,000 guineas. So it's quite a handy field, and always a good form reference for the Cup Carnival coming up. So we'll be looking for him to run well and cement his place in the 2,000 guineas.
And Swing Note in the listed Spring Classic, race 7 with Shafika Board.
Was well below par at Timaru last start, but we're just putting that down to the track and putting a line through it. She's ready for 2,000 metres, and back on top of the ground, we'd like to think she's a good chance of adding some more black type to her record.
All right, well, sounds like you've got an exciting weekend ahead. Can you give us a pick of the bunch?
I'd say Remington's probably our best, but you're not going to get rich off him. He won't be paying very much, but some nice each-way chances all day, and hopefully the team can keep up the good form that they've been in.
Sounds great. Good luck to all our owners and connections.